I'm over here at the MPH, the Military Park House. That is what we refer to this. Excuse all the clean dishes and trash. We do not have trash pickup here. But maybe you can get it, but we don't have it yet. So this is a new trim that Sam installed, and that's his quail pen. Sam's quails died last night. Something broke into the cage, but just trying to get a kind of an update on this property. I've been working on it for over 2 years. It is difficult because everybody who really does need a place to live kind of ends up here. So that is actually bordering my closet in my room right now. You might see that in a second. But I'm gonna go outside and walk around a little bit and show you the cage that we built for the various birds, I guess you could put in there. But we have to fix it because the wood rot. That's the new solar panels right there that they installed. And that door used to be blocked, but it is now freed up and we unscrewed it shut. So hopefully we can get it to the point of functioning again. And I would like to paint that something fun. I don't know what yet, but I'm sure it'll be unconventional. So this is the property, the back of it. It's a nice little house. It's got a lot of land. See those fields over there? That goes along with this property. And that right there, that kind of pile you might be seeing, that's the burn pile. And that is where we have to burn all sorts of wood because there's Duke, little Duke. So this is what we're working with right now as far as the wood is concerned. And as you can see, we got to come up with a good idea. I suggested, or I thought, maybe we might put down these old doors that came out of the laundry room recently. However, Sam's door in the master bedroom just broke, so we might have to actually put this back on. Anyway, moving on. See, there's a couple boats here, but this is a pile of rubbish that we have since removed from the property. That was actually an old sink that was in the kitchen, which we had to replace because it was burned in the middle, but then the new sink became burned as well, so I guess it was a futile attempt. But Sam, it looks like he has already fixed the area where the perpetrator broke in and killed the quail last night. So all the quail, at least 20 and counting, are now dead. And Sam is very upset about this. I think it broke in through there. It was a good idea, but we're going to have to do some repairs on this pen. It's a pretty good sized pen. Sam had I think he had almost 30 quails. I think he had 29 exactly because 2 of the runts died. And so this is a garden project for us. I could see a nice little pumpkin patch in here, or maybe various vegetables. Come on, Duke, come on. Get out of there. The one bad thing about this is, that this is kind of out in the country, so there are some snakes out here, so you gotta be careful. But that's why it's so important to maintain the property and keep it as clear as possible. Dad and I cleared the back of this shed up 2 years ago, or maybe a year ago, I can't remember, because time seems to blend together, which is why I'm making this video right now. But that's a deer feeder stand. There's 2 kind of, if you can see in the picture right there. There is deer that come onto the property because this property borders the military park Don't ask me why that chair is sitting on top of that hub to whose vehicle, I don't know. But there is another vehicle actually sitting here. I'm not sure what is wrong with this. I actually haven't asked, but since it's gonna go ahead and be in the video, this is the broken down Escalade, which I came to know. I have no idea whose Escalade. It could be some guy's named Jesse, but somehow it ended up here. So as you can see, I got a little bit of work, a lot of work to do as far as just cleaning this fence goes. Mostly just to keep out the varmints and the snakes, because if you keep it mowed down and keep it nice, then you don't really have that big of a problem with the snakes. And this bathtub, I know it seems silly sitting in the middle like this. If you can tell, I'll walk up the hill a little so you can kind of see what I mean by the driveway. But it is in the center of the driveway, and it is ideally a good little decor and division for plants and a garden. So I don't know if you can tell, but it circles around, and you can see that there is a lot of land. This is ideal for growing a garden, which I was attempting to do. However, and I pictured this earlier, it died. None of my plants lived. So it was tragic, and I will have to attempt once again. But so yes, as soon as all the trash and the other things are done, the most important, I would probably say, is the wood pile. Then we will attempt the garden again. But anyway, this is walking up here. There's a few deer seat stands. I'm not sure. A grill, some speakers. I don't know. This is Sam's project area. He's taken care of this. He fixed the washer and the dryer. Now we just gotta do a little bit of plastic surgery on the walls. So yes. This is the water heater. It will probably, I imagine, be important one of these days that I got that in the shot. Should I zoom in? Is that important? I don't know. I know very little about water heaters, but the details could matter. Anyway, so this is the kitchen so far. As you can tell, there's not really any grill or stove ventilation system. So that would be a good addition to increase the property value of this house. And this is where the door became unblocked with the fridge. And I'm gonna cut this video because this has already gone on for 8 minutes. And I'm going to put the rooms in a second video. So anyway, this is just to update. This is the MPH. This is property 15512. Sorry, excuse my music in the background. Ludacris is going really hard right now. He is saying inappropriate words that I'm going to have to probably cut out of the video. So yes, so this is property 15512, Garfield, Arkansas, 72732. And this is an update video. And as you can see, the walls have not been painted, but I am about to work on the floor and put a base coat down. I was made fun of for painting the floor white. Sorry, that might be blurry. But given the nature situation and the evolution of spiders and other bugs, I realized that the bugs don't like to be where they can't hide. So Sam ended up agreeing with me after he moved in here that that actually wasn't a terrible idea. And hopefully one day we can remove the paint. But I think the hallway looks really, really nice white. I'm cutting this video.